Okay, and now it's another makeover. So today I have this is my singing teacher. He's gonna let everyone know on camera that he's my singing teacher. TJ.
I am your singing teacher indeed.
So he's responsible for all this.
Oh no, it's you do all the hard work as well.
Okay, and he's gonna be in our next Qabaret.
I am. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to get my hands on a Qabaret. I'm very excited.
So that's gonna be in a month. That's gonna be Sondheim. So really difficult stuff, and of course he'll be there to guide us through all that, right?
Yes, absolutely. I was like, if there's any Qabaret I should be doing, Sondheim was the one I thought.
All right, okay. So we're gonna get him into drag for just gonna try explore his face today to try to get. What's your drag name?
Well, I've been backing and forthing. I think it's a really important decision, right?
Yes.
So I was like, okay, singing teacher. I was like, I need something singy. So I thought Lucy LaRynx.
Oh, Lucy LaRynx. That was Linda. I think your mom's name.
No. I decided on Lucy because I was like, it's a bit Lucy.
Oh yeah, Lucy.
Yeah, so Lucy LaRynx.
Okay, so we're gonna get Lucy LaRynx into Guiche today, and we're gonna be right back. Have you ever done drag before?
I have. I've done it twice before in Singapore. The very first time was for, Sam who hosts the open mic.
Oh yeah?
So it was Sam's 30th birthday. And we had hired the upstairs of backstage when it was like at the end of the tantric row for a little while. And we were getting ready, and as we were getting ready, there was a person there called Sabri. I don't know if you knew Sabri when he was here. So he was one of the bartenders, and they used to have lots of drag in the back room. And he said to me and Marco, oh, why don't we just put drag on and for when Sam gets here. We went in the back room, and there was a whole treasure trove of wigs and dresses and makeup. I had not shaved though. So I had a full-on goatee as I normally do, and there was no shaver, so we just went with that. So I very much looked like what's her face from Eurovision, the winner, Conchita. I definitely look like Conchita. And we had a fabulous night. Me and Marco were both in drag. I've got a picture of me somewhere very drunk in that outfit. I will send it you. And then the other time I did it, we did a gender swap open mic about 2 years ago.
What is that? I didn't remember. I wasn't around, right?
I think that was before you started coming to open mic. So that was when we used to do it at lowercase.
That's so fun. It's like a miscast.
Yes. So we kind of started doing a few themes before the pandemic. So we'd have every now and again a themed one. So we did a gender swap one, and then me and Sam got into drag. At the time, Luca was here, who used to work at Sing Theatre, who also did drag, and he helped us get us into drag, which was really fun.
Oh, Luca is that also the first person who got Honey Gluttony in drag?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
So
I've
actually,
heard his name, yeah.
So Luca, how all that worked is me and Luca decided to write a show. So we wrote a show about Cinderella. But like a modern version of it. So then we decided to make the fairy godmother a drag queen, and of course Tony was fabulous. So we were like, you deserve to be you need to be in drag, and then absolutely, literally, it worked so fabulous, and Honey Queen was born. Honey Gluttony was born. My goodness. So yeah, that was a really fun show. We had a real blast doing that.
What do you sing when you were in drag for the open mic?
I went as Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors.
Did you see my Audrey wig?
Mine was not anywhere near. Mine was not anywhere near that standard. No, so I sang Somewhere That's Green, and I had a little bandage, and I got really cheap clothes, and but it was fun. It's great. And I remember we went on the MRT from Sing Theatre down to lowercase, and in full. It's so fun to be on the MRT with everyone looking at you. And they were like, "No, we should take a taxi." I was like, "No, it's one stop. Let's just do it." So it was really fun. Right. When we were doing Frollo for Quasimodo, I had to block out my.
You did yourself?
Yeah. No. The wonderful Amin helped me. He was fab, so I had to block out my eyebrows and then redraw them because they needed to look a bit more menacing than my real ones.
So he's a working musical theatre actor in Singapore. What's it like? Of course, and that's how we bond, right?
Yes,
like,
of course. We're always talking about
musical theatre.
Nerds. Absolutely.
Why do you come to Singapore to do musical theatre?
I got a job, honestly.
In Sing Theatre?
Yeah, no.
Was it your first job?
No. So basically, when I was at drama school, about halfway through, I realised, actually, I love teaching. Like, I've always taught since I was about 15. I was like musical directing all the youth theatres in Barnsley. And then when I went to drama school, like, obviously learning the performing, but I just found such a passion for the vocal coach side of things. So I was in my singing teacher's room every day, like learning the pedagogy, and also like playing piano, because she always just wanted me to play piano so she could listen. So I was very useful to her. But I learned so much from her. I was so grateful. And then by the end of my degree, I just loved teaching. So I was applying for the usual things that you do when you graduate drama school, all the auditions and everything. But I knew I wanted to teach, and a job came up in Singapore for center stage. So I kind of initially ignored it, and then one of my friends brought it to my attention again, and they said, "Oh, you should really look at that." And I did, and applied, and 6 months later, not even that, 4 months later, they gave me a call saying, "Can you come out next week?" And I was like, "What?" So I was still at university. I had to pack up my university house in like 3 days, say goodbye to everyone. It was my last week, so it didn't really matter. Then I was on a plane a week later.
And that was how long ago?
That was nearly 10 years ago now.
Wow.
That was March 2013. So I got on, it was March, April 2013. So I've been here that long now.
Wow. I need to do some color correction for you like I did for Kishan. So manly.
Not really.
Have you done this set?
Not so specific. That both times were quite quick. So,
So you seem to like Singapore a lot.
I love it. I mean, I think 10 years is I never expected to be here 10 years, honestly. To be honest, I always say I never expected to come to Asia. Like I was like growing up in Yorkshire, like not many people ever traveled to Asia. No one came on holidays here. No.
So TJ also runs a sing-a-thon, which I've sung it twice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very, very nice thing that you're doing for the musical theatre, and you always get lots of people singing like 24 hours.
That's so great. Right? No, it was a pandemic idea.
Yeah.
It really just, obviously all the arts companies in Singapore were struggling. So we were like, how do we get more donations, but also how do we get people back involved in theatre? So it was one of my ideas during the pandemic, and I said to Natalie, we should do like a telethon, like the Band-Aid or Children in Need in the UK, that sort of thing, and just get the community involved and get people singing and raising money for bringing music to hospitals. And then we've done it three times now.
3 times. I've
Three
only done it
times.
twice. Yeah.
And it's just kind of taken off, which is really great. So very, very proud of it, and I think it's a great addition every year for everyone to just it's great for you guys to get involved, and you always close our show in such a fabulous way.
Yeah, I always get the finale.
Yes,
spot.
of course, you must. Hopefully a yearly thing.
Yeah.
But, although this year was really funny, I must say, I was laughing for days after that Sam could
because Sam got Vanda's name.
Sam could not pronounce our dear Vanda's name.
Oh, no.
And I was like, he's going to be cancelled by every homosexual in Singapore. Luckily not. But then we did meet Vanda out in Tantric a couple of weeks after, and then she was reading him to filth.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Very fun. I love it.
Does anyone know that you're going to be in drag tonight?
No, I hinted at a few things today to people. I was like, I'm gonna be wearing I'm gonna be wearing a very special outfit tonight. Or you might not recognize me. I've said it different ways to different people. So I'm both super excited and super nervous to go out. It's one thing putting it on and then going out straight away, but I'm excited. Such speed. Such speed.
Yeah, for my choreographers, I get I do makeup for like 4 or 5 people usually.
Wow.
And so I've gotten used to doing this at speed. Think about your drag character. What do you envision when you see Linda?
Lucy. I don't know. I feel like a little. I like the kind of fun aspect of drag. I mean, every time we work together, right, I'm always like,
you're more excited about it than me.
Yeah, no, I love when we're in lessons and I'm like, oh, you can make it like this, you can make it like this.
Yeah.
So I'm all about like kind of like the puns, and I think all of my favorite drag queens are the comedy queens. Like, so a little bit of that, but also just a little bit of fire and pizzazz as well. I think if we're gonna be LaRynx, there has to be some sass in there somewhere. So a bit of comedy and a bit of sass, I think, is the way to go. But yeah, who knows? I feel like I feel the persona comes, right.
Yeah,
every
once,
time.
once everything comes on,
Yeah,
right?
I feel like,
and it grows with each time you do drag.
yeah, exactly. So I think just see what evolves. She might be an absolute bitch. Who knows? How did you find Wonder Snatch? Was Wonder Snatch has Wonder Snatch evolved over the years? Like, or was it always kind of where?
Yeah, and I think
imagined
so. I think Wonder Snatch is pretty much always me.
Yeah.
just a bit heightened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's just each time I do it, it's like you just get a bit more daring to do more things. So I don't think Victoria Wonder Snatch has like changed that much.
I mean, the Qabarets have just been going so well.
Yeah,
so great. I think the Singapore scene has needed that sort of like, especially the live aspect of it. I think drag is often associated with the lip syncing, which is great and it's wonderful. We all love it, but the things you can do when you've got the singing and the other aspects are just so fun. Which
I really find makes a huge difference. I mean, it's such a different energy and such a different feeling, of, I don't know. That's why live singing excites me so much, because it's all that danger, all that mistakes made.
Yeah. But I think because we always talk about this as well, right? It's also you can get away with so much more. As in, you don't have to.
You don't have to be like perfect.
You can hide the mistakes so much more with the art form of drag. Like, so yes, of course we want to sound great, but you can play it up even more and do things that you just wouldn't do normally when you're just singing at open mic or a normal cabaret.
Mm-hmm.
So it's such a treat to get it all done by somebody else, because every time I've done it in the past, I've it's kind of just said, oh, I've been doing it and then being observed.
So he didn't really do your makeup for you?
No, so we kind of all did it ourselves, but then we were like guided along the way. Which I've done basic, obviously for stage, there's like basic makeup, but I wouldn't say I'm the best at that, but I can do the basics.
Did they teach you that in school? Like how to do stage, like do makeup?
Basics, you kind of learn it along the way. We didn't specifically have a class. Some drama schools you do learn like a little bit more formally, but we didn't. So everything I've kind of learned along the way. At one point, I was really into face paint. Like when I was younger, I used to do a lot of face paint. I did kids parties, and I used to go as like Cat in the Hat and things like that. So but it's very different.
Okay, getting powder out of this shirt. Right?
That's fine. I purposely bought this shirt.
Is your skin usually dry or oily? What do you usually?
My skin is usually a mess. Honestly.
All right. So now you're completely erased.
Oh my goodness. Blank canvas.
Blank canvas.
Wow. The thing you don't see on your video is just how many things are on this table.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm like almost like outgrowing like this table soon. Or this room.
It's crazy. When did you first start doing drag?
My very first performance was for my partner's 60th birthday.
Okay.
They did this big, huge party with 6 of them who were turning 60 but the same year. Mm-hmm. So they did this big disco party.
Okay.
And so me and, do you know Caleb?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
So me and Caleb put up this big campy disco number.
Oh, fabulous!
Which was Never Been to Me and Xanadu mashed up. Mm-hmm. And so I did that in drag the first time, and we sang live. So we it was just so much fun that I just couldn't stop doing it after that.
Wow, you got the bug.
Yeah, I got the bug.
So how many years ago was that?
That was 2015.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is quite a collection for those few. This looks like a collection for. Like...
Yeah, but most of this actually started. This accumulation of stuff was probably after the pandemic.
Oh wow!
Wow. That was after I got this room.
Wow.
And when I started a YouTube channel.
Oh, of course.
Say that again.
You got so many drag daughters now after all the Qabarets.
Yeah, I know. Everyone keeps calling me mommy now, and they keep telling me, "Oh God."
Are they flying the nest? Are they starting to do their own makeup, or are they still relying on mommy?
Most of them are trying. Yeah, I mean, Dwayne is really good. Dwayne really insists on doing his own makeup nowadays.
Oh,
he's getting better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a few others.
Yeah.
Still still need quite a lot of help. But it's okay. I actually do like doing makeup, so I don't really mind.
But it's something I've always wanted. Like, I've always wanted to learn like more. So like, but you watch all the video. It's just a lot. You need a lot of things to start. Like you can't.
For makeup, I don't think you need. No, you definitely don't need all this.
I mean, this is a lot. This is definitely a lot.
Yeah, you can probably get away with just doing, you know, with a really simple kit. You don't have to spend that much money on a full face.
Mm.
Yeah.
Even just like buying my stage makeup, right? I always go into Sephora looking like a very lost child.
Yeah, I guess Sephora. So Sephora isn't a really great place to buy stage makeup. Yeah, it's more of a beauty space.
Yeah.
Unless you just buy a lot of the makeup forever.
I remember at Quasimodo, we got a really amazing foundation. It was Chanel Boy, and it was really lovely. It was great. And then I went to buy it again, and it was like $90 or something. And I was like, I'm not paying $90.
Now, Lucy is getting into body.
body.
And then Opera's here also getting dressed.
I'm already in my car.
And Troy, hi Troy.
Hi.
How do you feel?
You can't bend down in these things. No.
What is happening? And now we're going to do the crowning glory for Lucy LaRynx.
Here we are. Oh.
She's a woman!
Ah, yes! Living!
What if you show those pits?
Huh?
A pit? Oh yeah.
Oh.
Ah, yes. She needs to go for waxing, but it's okay. She's going to be showing her nipples tonight. Oh my gosh, yes.
Give us a spin.
Yes.
Lucy
Oh my
LaRynx
gosh.
presenting Lucy LaRynx, ready for the clubs.
She is single and ready to mingle.
Take some pictures before we forget.
Oh yes.
Presenting Lucy LaRynx. No, right? Oh, come on.
Here she is.
This is for our promo for Qabaret.
Why am I looking? You have the phone.
Yeah.
I think the armpit hair, like, gives some character.
Maybe that can be her signature.
Maybe come a little closer.
I feel like we need to see her larynx.
do something like two hands.
Sure. Yeah. Ready?
Ready to go? What are you doing? Are you doing a runway?
And I did it twice already while you were doing that.
Okay.
You're ready to go to Babython. Bobby and Becca's party.
Yeah.
Birthday party, right?
Yeah. And it's
Debut.
Lucy LaRynx's debut. Yes. Lucy LaRynx coming to the club. New edition of Qabaret. This is Lucy LaRynx. This is Akito. Akito, right? Yeah. DJ Akito. Out of drag. Hello. This is Lucy LaRynx. Lucy LaRynx. Into a ball. My hair is all out of shape now.
Don't stop.